Okay, so we're doing part 2 of building this dial. So, the first part we set up the basic things you needed. Now we're going to be doing some more of the cool looking things. So, we've got screen.draw circle, and we're going to put like a circle at half width and half height. And then it's going to have a radius of about 3, and it's going to be gray. So I want to see. Actually, I should have made the radius variable also, because I don't know how it'll look on the little screen. 'Cause if it's too big on the little screen, oh, it's got more than just that for problems. It's not working right. Hold on. Did I seriously lose my progress? Wait, hold on. Here we go. Down here, right? Let's see if this is the right version of it that works, because apparently I didn't save it. I just went over and recorded the video with Jim. Okay, yeah, this is the bit that works. So it does that. Okay, so I need to save. So this is the one that goes to there. Save this to that. Save. Okay, there. Now we're going to do some more stuff. So we're going to use screen dot draw circle. We're going to make it do half width and half height, which are defined up here, of course, if you saw in the previous video. And then we're going to do, I want it to be like 1/32, so we're going to do a new one. So we'll do, this will be, let's see how that does. So it drew what I told it to draw, but I told it to go to the wrong place. That's my bad, because I remember we started the line a little bit further back. Let me delete this thing. So it gets me all confused every time. So we told it to go, the line to start further back. See, the draw line is half is 3, hold on, 3/4. Where is it actually? Yeah, so it's doing 3/4. There it is. So it's starting at 3/4 minus. Sorry, it's been a bit since I've been over here. So we'll do first. Oh, we'll do half width minus 16 width. Let's see if that's what we needed. Sorry, I just sneeze. Alright, so we're closer, but I think it was actually an 1/8 width reduction. So actually we can just tell it to go to 1/4. I think that might be what we did. A quarter width. So rather than half width minus 1. Actually, that's 1/16. We'll do 1/4. And 1/4 is relative to the width, right? So let's see how that is. And we need to make it a filled circle. Yeah, that's the right spot now. So now it's like it dial starts there. See, we got that now. And we're getting closer. I mean, it seems like, it's like a very slow process, but, slow and steadily, though, we're getting to where we're going. So, now we need to do, make it a filled circle. So we just add the F right here, capital F, right after that. And then we want to do something where it's got like two more lines that are at the max and minimum. So we will do screen dot draw line, and it will be starting at half width minus 1/4. Actually, we'll just do 1/4, right? And then we will do half height, and then it's going to go to the very top. So that is what? That was 3/4. Hold on, so yeah, so it's 3/4 for sure for the width of the top, and then it goes. The top of it is at 1/4, 1/4. So that should have. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Now I'm gonna make that line a little bit darker. I don't know how I feel about it right now. It's maybe what I want, but then I basically just drawn a triangle. Yeah, I want to make it go a little bit behind the circle. So we will actually make it go all the way back to 0. So right now it's at 1/4. We'll actually just do the 16. And then we'll go ahead and do the other line. So copy, paste, and then this one will be down to the 3/4. There. So like that. They'll both draw back a little bit behind the circle. I don't want it to look like a basic triangle. I want it to be a little bit more. Okay, so that didn't work. I mean, one of them did. The other absolutely failed. And I don't know where the circle went. Let me go in and take a look at this. So the second line, I did that a bit too fast. I didn't check it or anything. So 60 minutes. Oh. Well, no, it's supposed to go there. Let's just get rid of it for now. Work out the one. Circle, I might actually want this a little bit bigger. Like, a 16th of the width. Actually, do I have a 16th height? Let's do 16H, and we'll add that real quick. There we go. I wanted it a little bit more noticeable that I went through the effort of putting a circle there. Oh, we have problems. Nice. Near that. Alright, so I probably made a error somewhere in here. Let's take a look. H16. Oh, there it is. Let's try it now. Alright, so it's looking closer to what I wanted. You see how we got the line that goes back here behind the circle? The circle's a little more noticeable now. We can go up and down. And so let's draw in the next line that goes all the way to the 0 point. Let's still make sure this thing still moves the way I want it to. Yeah, that looks good. I want that circle to be dark gray, so I'm going to do that real quick. So right now we're at 100 through here. When we get to the circle, we'll do screen dot 50, 50, 50. That, and then after it, we'll go back to 100. Actually, do we want? We'll do screen dot set color. Oh God, had caps lock on. Screen dot set color. This time we'll do 10, 10, 10. And then we'll do these lines here, and then we'll do, well, then it goes back to red. Okay, so then we need to draw in our second line. So this, we're just going to copy this, paste it here. Okay, so it's first thing's at 16th, then half, then it goes over 3/4, and then we want it to go down to 3/4. What? Three fours plus 1, just to make it look fancy. Done. 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 Let's take a look at this little thing. Okay, so that looks like it's working. So you see where we're getting closer to what I want. Now we need a name for this. Now I'm not too good with the names, but we need some kind of name to this before we go any further into the art of it all. So what I believe we're doing here, this is something I'm not very good at. So this is kind of like the second or third time I've ever done this. Property text, you just set this down here. This is name. And our value will be dial for now. Whatever you call that. So we do property dot get text. Hold on. So that's what I believe we do. I mean, if it works, I'm super lucky, but I'm probably gonna end up going over and looking it up real quick. Space. Dot draw text. Hold on. There. Let me actually check for any errors, because it could actually tell me. No errors detected, but that doesn't mean anything really. That's how it works. Alright, ready for the moment of truth? So it should just say dial up there at 1-1 on our screen. Okay, it's not blue. It's not blue, guys. Meaning it probably worked. No, it says nothing. Meaning we gave it nothing. Meaning it didn't work. Alright, let's go figure out what I did wrong. So it says it's the name. Let's go over here. So we've got. Does it say it over here? I know I've seen it in some others. It's like I haven't spelled this. It's property dot get text, and then it's just name. I mean, let's see if this is all in order. So it's supposed to be a property name is name, and then oh, I'm gonna know what it is because it's name equals name. That's not good. We'll just remove the E. I know it's stupid, but we'll just remove the E here. Now nam equals name. That might work. Or it's gonna give me an error message. So we don't have an error message. We also don't have any text. Huh. Uh, Alright. That's what I like to do. Let's save it where we're at. Save this to rig. Let's go in here and save. Because it's still working. I mean, for what we've done is working. Save. Strange dial. Alright, so I've seen some people that use names. So we will go to the workshops here. This is how I learned. This dude right here, he built the dial. We can go in here and you see what he's got here. So he's got all of these and he calls them inside of his script. But okay, so position equals property dot get number. Here it is. So okay, so this is strange. So he's got PC equals hex2 RGB property dot get number property dot get text, and then that's the label. So what does the hex2 RGB mean? Oh, it's a is that a function or let's see. Yeah, he's changing the hex that he gets from here to RGBs. Yeah, see, his input equals round. Wait. Oh my god, you can do that? Oh my god, you can do that. Wait, if that's what I think it is, that means we can get rid of the extra points after it. Like the point 0000 that just floats off the screen. Let's worry about this right now. So we don't need to worry about the hex to RGB. It's just property. We have this little thing here. So I'm just gonna take this part here. So we've got this whole thing in parentheses. I don't know if that's necessary. We'll take it and put it in our build and see what it does. So if I took this, and I'm gonna modify it for what I want here. So let's compare it to what we did. So what we need to add to what we have is these extra set of parentheses here, which I don't think are necessary. I believe that's because he had something that went before it. But obviously our thing isn't working, so let's see what he did here. Get text, and then oh, hold on, we don't not need these parentheses. What I think we did wrong is I didn't put it in the parentheses here, so I need to parenthesis the name here, and then we'll get rid of this. Alright, so that's how I check myself when I cannot figure out what I've done wrong. It's a little bit better than going on and finding some crappy tutorial that doesn't tell me anything. Oh, look guys, look at that. That's nice. How about that? Yes, so we just needed to put it in the parentheses, and it got it. I'll need to try that rounding thing later, and I'll put a video up about it if it works, or if I remember. So I'm not just done just yet, but I like the way this is looking a lot. It's looking really good. So I want to change some stuff here. We'll change the max number. Maximum value is now going to be 30. What does it look like on the screen? Does it just show the 3? So what we could do is we could take this, our max number, divided by 10, and then put the second number, put whatever that is, below it. So we could show two digits. 30 or 41, you know? Or we could actually show what our value is on the screen. Not worry about the max at all. Or we could put the... No. You know, I might just get rid of it where it says max, and I'll put our current value on the side there. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So, what I want to do is... I want to do... I'm going to move it over a pixel. So where is it doing it? So draw text. This is drawing the max. So 3/4 plus 2. We're going to do plus 3. And we're going to change it to our current number value. Right? And then we'll do another one just like this. See, we will grab that. Pop it. Oh. Oops. Popped it in twice. Alright, and this time it'll be 1/4. We'll actually do 3/4, and it will be value over 10. Oops. Hold on, there we go. This is looking good so far. Yeah. So right now it's 0, 0. The 0 is a little too far down, so I want to move it up a bit. Three-fourths might have been too much. I'll do half. Half height. I'm going to go ahead and save real quick. Always good to save progress. So is that 0, 0? It didn't move. Let's go ahead and start pushing it. So we've got a ton of problems here. I changed the wrong thing. I changed the wrong thing. I changed the line, and I didn't change the number. Oh, dang. So yeah, I changed the line when it should have been 3/4. 3/4, like that. 3/4, and that was even 3/4 plus 1. We need to do this 3/4 right here. Yeah, 3/4 to half height. Yeah, that looks better. So then it'll display that so that line didn't get fixed. And I put something else wrong. Dang it. I changed the wrong line again. I'm ruining this. So that other one was supposed to be half width, and oh my god. So this line here is supposed to just be half width. Then what's the other one? So this one starts at 3/4. We want to find the one that starts at 1/16 or 1/4. Let's just see what we got right now. See if I fixed one of the problems. If not, then I've screwed something else up. Okay, so it's looking better. We fixed this little dot there. We need to fix this line here now. So that line is starting at 16th and a half. So we can find the start position. Then we need to find the one that has incorrect in position. 16 and a half, 3/4. There. So it's actually supposed to be um, 3/4 plus 1. Hopefully, I have corrected the error. Yes, I have. Okay. Now, I need to do something else. So, the problem I'm having here is whenever I go to, like, whenever I'm less than, whenever the number it's displaying is a very small number, I'm getting the point 10. Like, less than 1, it's displaying 7 right now, but that's actually 0.7, but you can't see the point, right? So if it's less than 1, it's gonna be 0, right? We're gonna do this in the Lua too, hopefully. So before we display it, so we'll do it here. Actually, we'll do it up here. So if value is less than 1, then value equals 0. End. So now it shouldn't do anything. Okay, so it doesn't work. Isn't that lovely, guys? Doesn't work. Wait, hold on. Hold on. So it's 1. Then it's somewhere. There's 9. 0 and 1. And the second one changes. What? What? What is this? What? No! Come on! What are you doing? Hold on. So this is 6. What if we... So we get 4, 5... So we're 0, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Or... What? You know what? I've got an easier idea for this, because this is not working. We're gonna do something a little bit simpler. We're gonna go here, so it's drawing text, value. So it just draws the value, and then we need to get rid of this if statement. We need to get rid of this line of code right here. And then this line of code right here. What we're gonna do is screen.draw text, and this is gonna be at 3/4 height. That is a thing. Alright, we have 3/4 height. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we have 3/4 height, and what is our other thing at? names at 1 1, so that'll be, we'll do this one at, we can do, I got something here. Do h minus 10. Actually, that might be a bit much. H minus 7. And then, wait, what? That's width. Oh, sorry, guys. And then h minus 7. And then this will be value. This has probably got an error or two in it. So it's 0.0 right now. And then as I go up, it kind of drifts off the screen. Wait a second. Why is it 16? Because that's how many pixels it is. We need a new input. Our value is actually the, it's not the real number, so we need to add a new one of these. It's a raw input. Here. So this will be just the number coming in without any of this processing here. That's number 5. So we'll hop into the Lua. Alright, so this is display value is equal to input dot get number 5. Okay, so then where was it? Here it is. Alright, hopefully this gives us the actual number. It does not. Fuck. So let's follow it. Alright. So input here. This goes to number 5. Then this goes into here. Then its journey goes to here, where its display values equals input get number 5. Did I hook it to the wrong thing? Let's try to find it. Oh, I freaking did. This is the line. So freaking stupid. Okay. Where is it drawing it? Text. Here it is. Display value. It's like that. Like that. Spawn this. This is the long, monotonous process that is coding in this game. But in the end, we're going to get a really cool thing that people can have in their vehicles. Okay, so there. Now it's displaying whatever the value is. Now, I need to put an ABS on this. Because I don't want negatives going into this controller, because it breaks the display. So whatever this here is, we'll do an absolute value, which keeps it all positive, you know. And this will only be for the thing. We'll have the raw value still staying perfectly raw, so it'll still display the negative number, but the meter will just start going in reverse when you hit negative. it'll just go back up again if it goes negative. See, that's -1, and that's +1. They're both the same thing, you know. And this little sucker will just fit right here, you know. But now, it's time for the great test, where we test it on the other screen sizes. So first, let's save, and then grab our thing. Now, the only thing that isn't scaled in this is the text. So that'll be something I'm very interested to see how that is. I don't know how that'll do. So this one will be a 2x2. This will be our 5x3. Alright, let's see what we got here. So it looks like most of it's scaled. No. No, this one didn't work. This one didn't work at all. But this one did. Now let's see if it all moves right. This might also make a day. I keep doing this, but I never save my game. So this one moved. Oh, I didn't hook up the number to any of them. So 5x3 is a no-go. Definitely a no-go. But the 2x2 looks pretty good. So we might have just enough accommodation for... We can accommodate 2 screens. 5x3 and 2x2. I mean, 1x1 and 2x2. And I think that's because it has to be... I might have messed up which one I used to scale it. Because in these, they're the same. Width and height scaling are the same. But in this one, it's different. And I think I did it wrong. Actually, this and the 2 lines are wrong. They got the wrong scaling in them. But everything else is fine. But I cannot think of a single reason anyone would ever need a 5x3 meter anyway. So I would fix it. I could fix it. But I don't think I need to. Does anyone need one that big? I mean, really? See, the 1x1 is the thing I think people are really going to use. 2x2 is just something to have. I mean, I didn't just scale it all for nothing. I could have just done it pixel size, a lot easier, pixely, you know, for the 1x1 screen. But yeah. But yeah, it works with the 2x2 perfectly. Now let's change, so yeah, we've got this. Alright, trying to think what else we could do here. We could display the maximum, but I don't know how or where I want to do it. I want to be able to rotate my text. And I don't think you can do that. But I wish there was like a way to do that, you know, without having to have a camera that's rotated looking at another screen. Okay. So let's focus again on the 1x1, because that's the most valued member of our screens. So that's this one. We'll delete these 2. So what else can we add to it? Let's see. We could do a little bit of... Okay, so... What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do a background color, optional. So what we do for a background color is we grab another Lua. It's got to be a separate Lua, okay? Make sure it's separate. And we set it here, and it goes into the pass-through feed right here. And then we want to, you know, clean it up like that. And clean up. Actually, we'll keep the circle, and we'll set it to do about 100 or 1000, right? And then this will be GB. So this is RGB. It's drawing a huge circle. It's going to go way off of any screen. Honestly, we only need like 500. And we want to do this. So this will be R equals number 1. G equals input. I didn't just copy and paste it. But there's that. So we got our RGB, and then we just grab. I'll put this text over here, and we'll grab our composite right number. And write 3 numbers. You know what I'm doing. Property number 2, 3. Background R. This will be 10. Default. Background G. So then we just hook these up to the composite here. And then spawn it before saving. So now we should have a lighter colored background. Now, we just set I set it exactly to the color that I had those other things in. So I need to reduce the default so it looks good. So we'll just go here, 5, 5, 5. So it'll be a little bit darker. So all the different layers will be visible. Yeah, that looks nice. So then, checking to make sure it works. Yeah, that's all good. Alright, now let's go ahead and save this, and I think once we save this and do a little bit of testing, and I'm going to make a little thing. What I like to do with this, now that we know what our thing looks like, I like to make it look just like that. So, we have our thing here, we've got our line that stretches out here, and we've got our thing there. Then we've got our lines that start back here. We'll get rid of these. Yeah, well, that looks pretty ugly, not gonna lie, but it's not like the worst. It's I don't know. I might work on it a little bit more later. But so we got this, got that. Save it. Oh yeah, we're gonna test it out better. So we're gonna change the maximum value. We're gonna change that to 10. Actually, we'll do something weird like 76. Okay, and then we'll go here, change our max value of our lever to 76. Yeah, it should still be proportional to our lever. If it isn't, then we've screwed something up, because, you know, they need to be precise. Yeah, it is. It's proportional. That's good. Yeah, that looks nice. It's a good little meter for, like, fuel. You know, it'd be a good fuel dial. I need to give it a new name. Fuel dial. Alright. Fluid level. Actually, we'll just do this value. Alright, thanks for watching. That's pretty much this video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll do a video with those. Like the next video, I'll include the answers to that. If you want any more videos like this, let me know. Anyway, I've got to stop recording. This is a long video.